Alright, here we are with another story time. But first, before I even get into the story time, let me just say this. I know a few of y'all really do like these story times, and for the few that do, thank you so much. But like, y'all gotta kind of chill when it comes to requesting it, because I'm only 18. I have not gone through much in my life, and it's gonna get to a point where I'm just gonna start telling fucking fake stories out this bitch and making y'all believe that shit. But anyways, let's get into the story time. The second job that I had, this time being at Bric, and things got a little bit interesting and very different than what I expected. Let's get it. Alright, so boom, right? It's September 2019. We just got back into school, and I'm just like, alright, this is it. This is it. This is the year that I'm gonna graduate, you feel me? And my mentality at that point was just, man, fuck these bitches and fuck a job. I'm just trying to graduate out this motherfucker. And that's exactly what I was doing. I was focused on my schoolwork. I was just focused on that, and I was not focused on anything else. But then the lady that got me the first job saw me in the hallways one day, and she was like, oh, we have a new spot that we got in contact with that you could possibly work at, and this spot is more catered towards your skills. What skills, you may be asking? No, I'm joking. But the skills that she was talking about was being able to edit videos, because she saw that I was one of the main editors in my documentary class. So, you know, at first I was like, alright, maybe, what's the spot called? She told me that it's called Bric Arts Media. Never heard of the place before, but it's apparently, at the time for me, it was apparently downtown. I was like, okay, I never heard of the spot, but definitely heard of downtown. Okay. Then I asked her, what is it that I gotta do to, you know, possibly get this job? And she was like, so first you have to update your resume, because you didn't update your resume since the last time since the last job you had. And then you also have to write a cover letter, because you haven't done that. So I was like, all right, cool, that's light. But then she also said that you also had to learn a little bit more about the job yourself, because most likely you're not gonna want to interview you. So I was like, all right. Seems understandable, seems cool. So I did went to Bric's website, and one of the internships bio kind of intrigued me. So from when I read it, it sounded like we're gonna be the people to make films and show that to people, and that sounded fucking dope. So I was like, sign me the fuck up, like, why not? So then I did everything I had to do, like I said, and I learned a little bit more about the job. So then I was scheduled for an interview on October 16th or 17th, one of those days. And, you know, I came in, I sat down, they asked me a bunch of questions, and I was like, yeah, you know, kind of, you know, making myself sound great and shit, you feel me? So that they can fucking hire me and shit. And the last question that they asked me was, do you do anything after school that could prevent you from coming to Thursday's meetings? So I was like, nah. Keep this question in mind, because it's gonna come up later in the story. So then they emailed me, they saying that, you know, I was chosen, and that the first day would be on October 31st on Halloween, which still to this day kind of blew, while everybody's, you know, going out there getting candy and shit. I'm in here with this fucking job and shit. Like, it was fucking horrible. But I went inside and I met the other members. It was a total, I believe, of 9 people, and 4 of us being guys, the rest of them being girls. One of the girls was kind of fire, kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't notice that the first day, but I was just like, nah, let me keep it professional. The main thing that I was looking for, that I was like observing in the room, was who's gonna be the one to leave after just a couple of, like, maybe weeks or so. Who's gonna be the one that be silent, like, throughout the entire time that we there? They've been with us for so long, but they still the silent one. Who's gonna be the one that actually stays throughout the entire thing? That was the main thing that I was trying to look for. So for the 2 hours that I was there, you know, and it was speaking about what we're really gonna be doing, they explained that no, it's not that we're gonna be doing the films and showing those. We're gonna be watching people films and showing those to the public. So that right there kind of just broke me. Like, I was just like, man, what the fuck am I doing here, my nigga? I was so, like, distraught, because it's like, I really thought that I would be the one to work on a short film and get this acting career going up. But no, instead, I'm letting other people's acting career blow up a little bit, and my shit is just being shelved. Fuck you. But then I came to my senses and I was just like, all right, maybe no, it's only the first day. I'll give it a couple of days and see if I like it or not. If I like it, then alright, cool, I'm gonna stay. But if not, then no. Then at the end of that, they said, all right, guys, we'll see you next Thursday. I was just like, oh, next Thursday. Why next Thursday? I thought, why not tomorrow? This is not. That's right there is when I came to a realization that the job is only a one-day job. So let's sum this up. I'm not the one making films and showing it to the public. And it's only a one-day job. So you know what that means? I'm only gonna get paid for one fucking day. And it's not like I sit in that spot for like 8 hours or something and make it worth it. I'm only there for 2 hours. So that means what? And I was getting paid fucking minimum wage. 15 an hour, my nigga. Yo, like I was getting paid fucking dirt compared to all my bros that's working on like, you know, regular ass Monday through Friday jobs or Monday through Thursday, whatever the case may be. And I'm over here stuck with this one day job. So I had two things to think about when I got home that day. I was just like, do I really want to stay because I'm not even the one making films? And do I really want to stay because I'm only making like maybe $80? Because we was getting paid every 2 weeks. Well, for my niggas that was in that school and doing that program, really it was every 3 weeks, because you would work that first week, work that second week, and then finally after that week you get paid. So I was getting paid dirt money. And I was just like, yo, do I really want to be in this? Like, come on. So then from here on out, from November to February, it was really just exactly what they said we was going to be doing. You know, we first started off with writing and constructing a mission statement for the entire film festival that was going to be taking place in May. We made postcards and posters so that we could probably like place it around, you know, our neighborhood, or give it out to someone, be like, hey, if you're interested in film, you should definitely submit your film to us, and we possibly could show it off. Then we also made promotional videos to promote the film festival and promoting the deadline to submit your films. So all in all, it felt scripted. Unlike my last job where it was always, even though yes, it was always come in, do one thing, and then you'll do like 10 different things. Here, because it was only like a 2-hour thing every Thursday, not even just multiple days, it just felt very, very scripted to me. Kind of like a fucking, you know, Naughty Dog video game. And or like GTA 5 type shit with the storyline. It felt like that. You feel me? But I didn't really mind it, because if I stayed there from November, from, you know, October, November, December, January, February, then I had no problem. I was just like, all right, it's been a ride. Even though I am getting paid dirt money, it's cool. It's fine. You know, the people in there was chill. I got to know them a little bit more better, and it was all in all, it was, you know, a fun little time. It felt more like an after school program than a full-on job. And I mean, yeah, even if I am getting paid just a little bit of money, you know, it didn't feel like a full-on job. I wasn't fucking busting my ass every minute, so I was cool with it. Also in February, one of the members left, so that left 8 of us, and I knew it. Like, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew one person or maybe 2 would leave before, you know, May, before the festival will take off. And then what happened is March comes in, and we all know what happened in March.
Coronavirus! I'm telling you, shit is real!
You know, the virus hits, and that shit hit hard. It fucking closed everything. No one could go outside and shit. I mean, to this day, I mean, people are going outside a little bit more now, but like, I feel like still people are definitely inside, especially me. I'm fucking losing my brain cells in here. But this is when, you know, everything became online. Schools became online. Certain jobs, which just like mine, became online. And at the time, I just didn't really feel like doing shit online. I'm not a FaceTime or call person unless like you really close to me. I'll be like, all right, you can get on the phone, you feel me, talk for like an hour or 2, and that's it. But when it comes to jobs and shit, and school and shit, I don't want to do this shit. Luckily, when it comes to the school side of things, I was already on the verge to graduating, so I was good on that department. But when it came to the job, we still had a job to do till May. So what happened, right? What happened is, instead of going to the place on Thursdays for 2 hours, now it is a call for 2 hours. At the time, I was just like, yo, I don't want to do this shit. Like, what the fuck? You got me messed up. So I missed out on like 2 of the calls, 2 Thursdays. Then the 1 week after that, I got an email from one of the mentors, basically like asking like, yo, what's up? Like, are you still doing this, or like, are you just, you know, flopping because you really don't want to do this anymore? And I was just like, honestly, I'm just not used to this whole online shit. Like, this shit got me on my nerves. Like, now, because the film festival originally was going to be at the place at Bric, but now it turned into a live stream on YouTube and I think Instagram stories or Instagram Live. And I was just like, man, I'm not really that excited about it no more. Like, I don't know. But, you know, out of the kindness of my heart, I was just like, all right, I'll join a call or 2 and see how it goes. And if I like it, then all right. The main worry of me was like, I have to be on like FaceTime or whatever. I was like, no, I don't want to do that every fucking Thursday for 2 hours straight. But they was like, you could like just join the call, don't even have to turn your camera on or whatever, and you'll be fine. And I was like, all right. Knowing that now, I'm a little bit more at ease. So I joined the call and it was cool, right? It was cool. It was whatever. And from there on out, it was as scripted as it is. Even though we came through a little bit of change, it was still kind of scripted. So we kept going with our plan of, you know, scoring people's films and then seeing which one of those films like really deserves to be on this live stream, and we continued with that. And all in all, it was all easy after that. It was all easy. It went by super fast, and like I didn't even notice it. Like, it was going by fast, even with the constant calls every Thursdays. It just went by fast. By the time I knew it, it was May, and it was time to do the festival thing. And yeah, it got pushed back. The deadline got pushed back and all that shit. But you know, it hit, and now we here doing the film festival. Yes, even though this time it is a live stream, it still went on, and it went by pretty chill. It went by pretty cool. Everything went according to plan. Everything except one thing. At the end of the whole film festival live stream thing, we was all members that was on the Zoom call, we were supposed to turn on our cameras and basically speak our last regards or whatever, and be like, okay, yo, you know, yeah, I worked hard. We worked hard. It was amazing. Thank you guys. You know, say our final words, our final piece. You feel me? And at this time, this is when the whole Wisdom Tooth thing was going on, and me almost fucking dying and losing a lot of blood and shit. So I wasn't really in a responsive state per se. So at the very end, when they didn't see my camera, everyone spoke. Everyone said their piece, and they was all waiting for me, I imagined. But I was off the Percocets and painkillers, so I was knocked the fuck out. I drank some soup during that fucking live stream, and then I just died. Now, at the time, I didn't know much of what happened at the end. Like, all I saw that on my phone, the Zoom call ended, and that the live stream on my TV ended, and that was it. And I was just like, shit, like, what the fuck happened? So I asked one of the members, I'm like, yo, what happened at the end? Like, what was going on? And then they explained to me, yo, we all turned on the cameras, we spoke a bit, and that was it. We were calling your name out multiple times, and we didn't know what happened. And I can just imagine like what transpired in there. And actually, I don't even need to imagine it, because I have the footage of what happened at the end. Now, I won't be showing the footage because it reveals the members' names, and one of them that I spoke to aren't cool with that. And if one of them aren't cool with it, then I'm gonna think that the rest of them ain't cool with it. But all I'm gonna say is, they all, not all of them, but I think just one of them or two of them was saying my name, and it was so funny because they just kept repeating my name to see if I would, you know, turn on my camera and speak my last thoughts. But like I said, I was knocked out. I was like, and that was the end of that. It was, you know, it was fun, you know, going to the place and you know, meeting with these other people and always talking with them, coming up with ideas and everything. It was so dope. But once it got to online, it didn't impact the same. It was such a different experience for me. It was something I really didn't put all my, I was going to put all my heart out, you feel me, if I was still going to the place, but I was not. Instead, I'm in my home, and whenever I'm calling, I'm in my fucking shorts and t-shirt, just like not feeling to do anything. So I was just like, fuck. But yeah, I'll say this though, it was a much chill experience compared to my first job. My first job, that boss was just on me every second. But the two bosses, well, mentors in this case, were pretty chill. It was pretty calm, collective. They never scream at you. If you make a mistake, they hardly like scream at you. But yeah, it was pretty chill. It was pretty chill to work there. Like I said, it was just that online thing that really threw me off because of, you know, the whole virus thing going on. Anyways, that's the wrap up of the story time. Next time I won't be doing a story time. I'll be doing a rant video that I'm still working on, and it's the reason why I'm even making this story time video, because I'm still working on the rant video, and that's gonna take way longer than I anticipated. So yeah, if you liked the video, I don't know, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs up. And I'm out. Peace.